Hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 full manual Master League with Crystal Palace, where we're up into 5th, but you will notice there is no face cam on this video. So let me know down below, A, do you miss my face? B, you don't care about my face? Or C, we don't miss your face, Dave? That is your options, A, B or C. But yeah, there was a different bit of recording software. The recording software I currently use crashes whenever I try and record Provo with it at the moment. It just basically crashes the PC. It turns the whole PC off. I don't understand why. I think it's a conflict between the graphics card and the motherboard and the software, but I'm looking into it to try and solve it. Weirdly, works totally fine with Football Manager. It is only Provo where it all goes tits up, to be honest. But anyway, enough about that. Leave me A, B or C in the comments. Let me know your reason why. I mean, you might not like my face, which is totally fine. We are in 5th place on 50 points. 3 points above us is Chelsea, who are sitting 4th. Liverpool in 3rd on 60. And then 1st and 2nd on 62 points is Man United and Man City, respectively. We have Man United and Liverpool in today's episode. So, 2 tough games. It should be interesting. Palacios has had an offer on him, but we've rejected it. And then we've got the derby coming up straight after this one as well against Brighton. So, it's going to be an interesting couple of episodes. If we win both of these, we could potentially be 1 point off Liverpool in 3rd, which is incredible. We'd be sitting in 4th. Liverpool would be in 3rd. We're just going to make one change. We're going to make 2 changes. We're going to start Brunetta up front instead of Shalov and bring Shalov on as his super sub sort of appearance. But yeah, everything else is looking pretty good. I do like the way the team's playing at the moment. I think our team spirit on a 93 is really, really good. So hopefully it can all work wonders. Let me know how the graphics come through using this different bit of software to record the game. Let me know if the volumes are okay, because I can't really adjust them whilst we're recording, whereas on the old software I could. This is software that comes built in with my super duper graphics card, so it should record it very, very well, to be honest. But let's see how it gets on. Hello everybody, Selhurst Park is where we are for today's game. It's Crystal Palace versus Man United, the home team. Get the game underway, and they're looking to close the gap on the league leaders and the Champions League spots. It's very close between Crystal Palace and Chelsea, believe it or not. Who would have thought Crystal Palace would be up in a Europa League and challenging for a Champions League spot this season, as Camavinga runs into Dembele and gives away a free kick. A little bit unlucky, but it was a positive bit of play there from Crystal Palace to start the game. Ousmane Dembele is the only new signing in for Man United in this starting 11. Van der Beek gets the nod over Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, who are both on the bench. And Cavani starts up front in place of Martial. For Crystal Palace, Brunetta starts up front in the only major change from the normal starting 11. Shalov takes his place on the bench. But other than that, it's all systems go really for both teams. Rashford with a nice little back header to flick it into the path of Alex Telles, who is going to push forward, and we do know that's what I'm hoping we can sort of counter on. I know they chuck a lot of men forward, but I'm hoping that... Oh no, Cavani, what a save from Lafont. I'm hoping that when they chuck those people forward, it means that we can counter-attack down the wings. But Edison Cavani is so good in this game. It's just his strength and his ability to turn on the ball is really good. Like, you give him a yard and the AI is very, very good with him. But cracking save from Lafont to keep it at 0-0 inside the first 6 minutes. Telles with a corner. Ferro and Rashford sort of bump each other out of the way and therefore both miss the ball. We'll have Ferro chasing Rashford there, so we didn't send 2 people out. Wan-Bissaka up against Oxlade-Chamberlain, just holds him off really well, but the Ox gets back at him brilliantly well. And I'll try to flick that one out towards Mbabu, but it looks like Eze is going to take over. So Eze on the ball. Going forward now, lays it down to Chamberlain, who's actually got Mbabu off the pitch, which made it a lot harder to pass him the ball, because I know that the AI is stupid and wouldn't have gone to the ball. They would have let the ball go out of play for it to come to his feet, which is annoying. Lindelof, oh, I read that pass. Goncalo Guedes trying to drink round Lindelof. He sees the run of Eze. Oh, Maguire, your big slabhead got in the way. Guendouzi fires it out. Can Mbabu keep that in? Not quite. Throw into Man United. Camavinga looking to launch an attack for Crystal Palace. Brunetta up against Fred, just holds him off, turns away, invites Mbabu forward on this right hand side. He's going to have to stretch his legs and get there pretty well. And Mbabu turns as Rashford has tracked him back. Chamberlain held up by Fred. Eze. Oh, he's just been bullied off it by Van der Beek. Cavani out to Rashford. It's a game of counter-attacking really, this one. Both teams not really looking to dominate too much possession. Man United probably have had the better of it, but both teams are just trying to spring men forward as the opposition loses the ball. As Eze is now looking to do that here. He's got Rashford against his back. Feeds that one in towards Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's sort of pushed off the ball there. No, referee says play on. Oh, Harry Maguire's panicked his clearance and given it to Guendouzi. Chamberlain on towards Brunetta. Oh, that's such a bad finish because of Manuel. That's when I know I've pressed that. That's when I need to involve Super Cancel more. But Guendouzi read the ball from Maguire. We were pressing high up the pitch. Oh, it's just a terrible hit. Terrible hit. So a little tactical tweak. We've just got Ferro to be man marking Cavani, even though Tapsoba went to attack that one. I'm not sure if it's actually kicked in yet, but Ferro should now be man marking Cavani, so it means he has a bit less space to turn like that. I mean, Ferro got out to him really quickly, but yeah, he still managed to get his shot off and produce a save from Lafont. It was Wan-Bissaka into Dembele. Ferro was trying to track it. It's just Cavani's movement is so good. His offensive awareness stat is what makes him, gives him the ability to move away from defenders really well, make clever runs, as Lafont claims that one very nicely. We'll cancel that throw for now and then just go for it a second time, just to let the Man United players back off a little bit more. So Chamberlain, nice, love that from the Ox. And Babu, don't really love that as much, but Van der Beek. And Man United are jittery at the back, they really are. Harry Maguire's been caught once out. Van der Beek nearly got caught there. Yeah, we just need to be sensible with our press. Close down the space. That's easy for Tapsoba. Those sorts of balls, we can panic them into that sort of passing. Chamberlain. Camavinga into Brunetta. Brunetta tries to dink it over. He does find Chamberlain. Chamberlain, it's there. Oh, De Gea stuck out a foot and just blocked it. And Babu tries to fire it across. It's not back from Brunetta to Chamberlain. What a finish. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace. They take the lead in this game. And that is blooming brilliant. Love it. The corner flag gets a kick. What a touch from Brunetta. Whether it was accidental or on purpose, I don't know. But it started here. Chamberlain had a cheeky go at the near post. De Gea stuck out a leg. And Babu fired it back across. Brunetta, I think that's deliberate. Or it's a really bad first touch, but what a hit from Oxlade-Chamberlain, as in Babu's cross was sort of, knocked back by Brunetta, left-footed. What a hit from Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's 1-0 Crystal Palace. Beautiful stuff. That may mean now that Man United have to come out of their shell, but Lindelof has had an absolute shocker, and Harry Maguire has bailed him out there. David Gea just puts his foot through it, just wants it away, as his back four just messing around with it in front of him there. Guendouzi up against Cavani. Referee says play on for catching his ankles, because Wan-Bissaka picked up the ball, but it may not work in Man United's favour here, because Eze is on it. He can invite Mbabu forward. Mbabu's got plenty of space to run into. Mbabu tries to turn away from McTominay. Wasn't caught, although it did look like he may have had his ankles clipped. Rashford lays that into Cavani to Dembele. Dembele over to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka for Man United tries to get around him. Cavani was in a lot of space, but Lafont judged it well and can put his foot through this to try and launch a counter-attack. Eze with a really good touch to control it, but just crowded out. Maybe rush that a bit. 1-0 up, don't need to rush it. 10 minutes to go until half-time. Eze on the ball. Tellez is out of position here, and it's given a bit of space to Oxlade-Chamberlain if he can get that pass. Eze couldn't get it right though, and there is the counter-attack is very much on for Crystal Palace if they can just defend well. It goes into Cavani again. Dembele with a shot from range, blocked. It'll go behind for a corner. 5 minutes until half-time. And this is the thing, Man United are throwing people forward, which means they get a lot of opportunities in attack. But if we can nick the ball, then we can counter-attack them very, very well, to be honest. As Tellez plays this one short to Dembele. He puts a cross in, taps over, should be there, wins it. Was caught late by Rashford, but can play on as Brunetta has the ball. Just a little bit of a dancing move there to hold it up. And Babu runs that straight out of play. I guess it'll waste 20 odd seconds or so if we're already time wasting. Fred, that is one of the worst throw-ins I've ever seen. Camavinga. He's actually got some options here. Brunetta could feed this one through, and he has. Goncalo Guedes is in. He shoots. Oh, he's left-footed, isn't he? He's left-footed. It's a terrible finish. But Camavinga picked it up in the middle. And what a ball that is from Brunetta. And I thought I'd put that on his left foot. I'm pretty sure he's left-footed. Rubbish finish. Should be 2-0. Remains 1-0. 4 minutes till half-time. So on the stroke of half-time, Wan-Bissaka just trundles forward with the ball. He gets round Camavinga, but he has Zinchenko to help him out. It's a free kick, though, given away. Wan-Bissaka was thinking about the quick one, but not giving it. Just a bit of a sandwich. I don't think it was really a foul there. I think it looks like Camavinga got the ball, but the referee does give it. Cavani is standing over it. You'd think you'd want him in the box, really, but he swings this one in, and Van der Beek does get there upset. Puts it wide. He puts it wide. He got above, taps over. But, yeah, he just dinked it over the bar. Not a good header at all. Cavani with a lovely delivery. We're going to just boot this one out and hope that it is the half-time whistle. And it is. And we go into half-time with a 1-0 lead. Chamberlain with a lovely finish to make it 1-0. And the league leaders are currently being beaten by one shot on target, one goal. You'll love to see it. So second half, no substitutions for Crystal Palace, but Man United take off Fred and bring on Paul Pogba, meaning business. Much more of an attacking, creative player in Pogba than Fred. And his first meaningful pass is to pick out Wan-Bissaka, who can feed that one into Dembele. Lovely bit of footwork. Actually, it's bouncing around. Ferro just puts his foot through it and clears it away as it's seemingly a race between McTominay and Brunetta. And that is a terrible clearance from Scott McTominay. And he's given Chamberlain a chance to come in. Lovely back here, Eze. Lovely 1-2. Finds Camavinga. He actually meant for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Why would he let that go in real life? He just wouldn't. Camavinga is now back there defending, doing a wonderful job for his team today. And Babu into Guendouzi. Sees the run of Eze. Tries to dink it in, but Maguire's going to gobble those passes up all day. And Maguire's not getting up quickly here. Camavinga couldn't find it into Guendouzi or Eze. Sort of played it in between the two. And Rashford now comes forward with it. Cavani. Shot from range, and Lafont touches it past the post. And I'm going to say Cavani's on a blue up today. He is playing very, very well here. It was Rashford. Then dropped it a bit deeper, laid it into Cavani's feet. We gave him a bit of space. I'm happy for him to shoot from range. Lafont should save them all day. Tellez takes the corner short to Dembele, who's robbed very easily by Guendouzi, who's probably not going to have the pace to get away from Tellez. We're just going to go as far as we can with him, though. He has got Brunetta up there. Terrible pass, though. He was just put off balance as he's trying to make the pass. And in Provo, that makes a big difference. So, well done, Tellez, to be honest. As that goes up to Rashford. Topsoba with a good challenge again. Back to Lafont, and Crystal Palace can retain possession really well. We're doing more than that, actually. Chamberlain now has it. Tries to dink one over and towards Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, Victor Lindelof. What a composed touch that was, right in front of his goalkeeper. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't trust him to do that 2 or 3 times out of 10, would you? Most times, that would be bobbling all over the place, and De Gea would be having a right go, but worked well that time. Ferro is challenging Cavani. Taps over, gets a boot in the way of that one. And Guendouzi gets a foot there, but it falls to McTominay. Man United, you can tell, launching more men forward. Wan-Bissaka caught by Zinchenko. Referee says play on. Wan-Bissaka trying to twist inside out. Dembele's there. Good bit of footwork. Rashford with a header. Lafont with a save, and Eze will just clear it away. And you can say Crystal Palace holding on a bit there. Brunetta with time and space to turn into Goncalo Guedes. Just holds that one up and invites Mbabu forward from right back. Still looking to get forward there. Eze. Out one more to Camavinga. On this other side now. Goncalo Guedes. Can he keep that one in? He can't. It goes behind. It goes off. Hour gone. 1-0. So Bruno Fernandes on for Donny van der Beek. And Shalov comes on to replace Brunetta for the home team as Pogba tries to clear that one away. Easily intercepted though by Camavinga. Oxlade-Chamberlain knocks that one down to Eze. Half volley over the bar. Volley. I don't know why I said half volley. Half volley goes over the bar. Camavinga did well to intercept that. Shalov, lovely little dink for his first touch. Great header down, and it could have been a wonder goal. Marcus Rashford on the left for Man United up against Mbabu. Actually feeds that one really well into Bruno Fernandes, who robs it off Tapsoba. Great save, Lafont. That's one of those where it just doesn't clear it. Does not clear it for you, because Tapsoba actually put in a really good tackle and then ran straight back into Bruno Fernandes there, and it's just that's what they need to sort out for PES 2022, definitely. Runners coming from everywhere. Zinchenko and Guendouzi being pulled out. Telles takes it short to Pogba. Probably going to go back to Telles here. No, he's going to try and fashion a chance on his own. Eze heads it away. Oh, Zinchenko's caught him late. Free kick. So no cards. Zinchenko got a talking to, but Pogba, yeah, he's ran into his leg, ref. It's not a foul, is it? Substitution for Crystal Palace again. Martinelli on for Goncalo Guedes on the left-hand side, like for like, as Cavani puts this one in. Guendouzi's there to try and get it away. Pogba puts it back in. Zinchenko will just try and clear his lines somewhat. Shalov picks it up. Eze will get there in front of McTominay. Really good running from Eze. Too much though. Too much sprint. Too much sprint. Oh, Wan-Bissaka on the overlap. Loads of time and space here. Ball in. Ferro. Oh, that's a terrible clearance. But Bruno Fernandes sort of could only put the header in that sort of area. And we're just going to try and clear this one away. As Shalov up against Lindelof. Martinelli should be able to get on that one. Oh, nearly showed too much of it to Pogba, but it's been kept alive. Zinchenko fires that. What a crossfield pass that is. Chamberlain. He's got, he had Martinelli in so much space, but it bloody hit Eze, didn't it? Camavinga picks it up. Bruno Fernandes has robbed him in the centre of midfield. Ferro has been drawn well out of position according to Amenabi, having him to mark Cavani. He's still out of position out here. I could do with giving away a foul, but don't need to, because Guendouzi's there to mop up all the trouble. Shalov, that's a wonderful header to beat Maguire. That is a terrible pass into the path of Martinelli. Telles still coming down that left-hand side hard. Cavani, ball in, blocked, goes behind for a throw. Goes out for a throw. Why do I keep saying behind? Goes out for a throw. Telles will take it, and Eze read that like the worst book you've ever read. Wan-Bissaka heads it back. Shalov's intercepted it. Has he got the pace to get away from Lindelof? The keeper's come out. Referee! Oh, I can't believe he got the ball. I was about to chip De Gea as well. I cannot believe he got that spot on. That tackle. What a tackle from Victor Lindelof. Unbelievable. Camavinga picks it all up in midfield again, and you can see Man United chucking so many men forward that it's giving Crystal Palace plenty of opportunity to play. Back heel. Eze tries to flick it over towards Martinelli. The back heel from Shalov to Eze was beautiful, but just not enough on it. Pogba. Up it goes towards Cavani. I've got to get back with Ferro, and I did. I just about stop that ball going through. I've absolutely committed myself there with Camavinga. Ferro reads that one. Camavinga's there. We're just going to sort of clear it into space because I am panicking. It is panic stations right now for Crystal Palace and Ruud Gullit. Camavinga picks the ball up. He's got runners in front of him. Tries to put it in towards Chamberlain, but Maguire's there again. Guendouzi can pick this one up. Camavinga into Shalov. Shalov. Oh, the pass is blocked and Pogba's going to win it. And Cavani, what a lovely flick that is into Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. It's complete end-to-end football right now. Guendouzi just pushes Fernandes over once the ball's gone. 5 minutes to go. Maguire to Telles. Maguire goes long. Taps over, does beat Rashford in the air. McTominay brings it down. Camavinga has surely read that. No, Dembele managed to get in front of him. Bruno Fernandes with space on the edge. Dembele with space on the edge. Bruno shoots past the post. 3 minutes to go. Bloody hell, what a game. So a substitution again for Crystal Palace as Oxlade-Chamberlain comes off. A great game for the goal scorer. And Maitland-Niles comes on to replace him. And Babu, well, in keeping that one in play, has actually gifted the ball to Cavani. McTominay brings this one forward. Zinchenko can go out to Wan-Bissaka. Not too much danger in behind him. Eze reads that, but it's going to come back to Wan-Bissaka. Cavani, as he's there again. Camavinga can put this one up the line to Martinelli. Into Shalov. Not the best pass. Shalov turns really well, feeds that into Maitland-Niles. Oh, just behind Guendouzi. Maitland-Niles, Shalov. It's just, there's no options. Shalov pushed off it by McTominay, but wins it back. Lays it through. Eze! Shoot! Oh, what a block, what a save. I don't know what it was. It was Lindelof or De Gea or a combination of the two. Shalov, great hold-up play, to be honest. He lost it out and won it back from McTominay. Fed it in, and Eze, is it? I think it's De Gea's foot again. To be fair, he's made 2 or 3 really good saves in this game, and this should be the last kick of the game as we've gone past the allotted 1 minute. Zinchenko will fire this one in. Maitland-Niles is there. Maitland-Niles, oh, it's blocked again by De Gea. It's cleared away. It's a 1-0 win. What a performance! Great saves from De Gea in that, as it's, well, it knocked Man United potentially off top spot. And it's hopefully going to put us a step closer towards Liverpool. We'll have to go and find that out in a minute. But, God, what a performance. What a game. It was frantic. It was absolutely frantic. But, yeah, good bit of morale-boosting win there. So, 6 shots for us, 9 for them, 2 on target for us, which was the goal. And then, I don't believe that, because De Gea made the save from Eze. We scored, and we had a header from Maitland-Niles. We had Oxlade-Chamberlain's shot, which De Gea saved at the near post. So yeah, I don't think those stats are quite right. 9 shots from Man United, 6 on target. Lafont having a good game. Man of the match, Oxlade-Chamberlain. So from around the ground, Man City lost as well. So it actually gives everybody in the chasing pack a chance to catch up with the 2 leaders losing. Fulham lost at home to Spurs 1-0. Nottingham Forest 1-1-0 at Wolves. Leicester City 1-1-0 at Aston Villa. So all 1-0s on the first page. Bournemouth beat Southampton 4-1. Liverpool did win, which is annoying in the Merseyside derby. Leeds United 1, Brighton & Albion 3, Sheffield United 1, Newcastle United 0, West Ham United 1, Chelsea 4. So we don't close the gap on Chelsea. They're going to remain 3 points ahead of us, but Liverpool go top. Man United and Man City now on 62-62. Still there, so we are closing the gap, but not to 4th position, which is a little bit annoying. And we've gone from playing one team in first position to playing the next team in first position, which is now Liverpool. So yeah, great. Oh, and we've got a little cutscene of people doing some training. So there's Zinchenko having a little jump around. Brighton have won their last match. There's Guendouzi running past us with his crazy hair. Zinchenko again. Yeah, not really fussed about these cutscenes. They're not very good in PES. Everyone knows that. But yeah, should we get Palacios? Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought I'd rejected it anyway. Testimonial coming up. Yeah. Piatov. Oh, from Norwich. Let's go and have a look. Because we could always bring in another backup goalkeeper. I'm not too worried about that. Lafont is very, very good. So Piatov, they're saying, no, you can pay his... If you're going to take him, you can pay his release fee. So, yeah. pay his release fee. You can have him. That's fine. And then Palacios all broke down, which is not a problem. And right, it's into the game against Liverpool. Okay, so some changes are needed. You're going to get your first, I think it's your first glimpse of Chidoze at the back. But Maitland-Niles is still up for it, which is good. Palacios is up for it. He can come in for Camavinga in the middle. We could bring in Dodo, but no need to. Taps open, come off the bench for Danzo. And I'm going to start Brunetta again. I like Shalov coming off the bench with that super sub ability. Although, it's going to lower us a little bit. But we could start... Let's start Barbosa because he's a little bit more up for it. And if we put Brunetta out here, does he get a boost? No, he doesn't. Does anyone... Yeah, Palacios... Yeah, I might... Let's put Palacios on the bench then. We'll start Camavinga. No reason to drop him. We'll go with that. We will go with that. Oh, they're starting Origi. So let's see if we can mark Origi straight away. We'll put Ferro on Origi like that. Hopefully it doesn't give too much space to Mane and Salah because we have got attacking fullbacks as well. But yeah, hopefully all will be right. Let's put... we'll probably need to change kit, won't we? There we go. We're going to go in our black kit. I do quite like that kit. So let's get into it. So hello ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Anfield as the teams are about to walk out with Ederson in goal for Liverpool, which always looks a bit strange. Gigi Wijnaldum, captain for Liverpool today. It's a bit of a changed team, as you can hear, you know, the cop singing loudly, "You'll never walk alone." Hopefully today Liverpool will be walking alone, because it's top of the table again versus Crystal Palace. And the surprise inclusion for Liverpool is Divock Origi starting up front. No real surprises for Crystal Palace. I guess you can say Shalov not starting is maybe a surprise after his impact in the game against Man United, but it's nearly all systems go here. We're just going to go through the lineups for you guys as viewers. As the music finishes playing, you can see Mane there up front as well. And this is the lineup for Liverpool. It's Tielemans, Fabinho, and Wijnaldum in midfield. Behind Salah, Origi and Mane. Merian, Felipe, Jailson and Alexander-Arnold sit in front of Ederson. And Crystal Palace line up like this for the away team. Lafont in goal, Maitland-Niles, Chidoze comes into centre-back, Ferro his partner and Zinchenko at left-back. Guendouzi, Camavinga and Eze in midfield, Chamberlain, Barbosa and Gonçalo Guedes are the front three. Oxlade-Chamberlain scoring a goal against Man United, hoping he can get another one against his former club in Liverpool. As kick-off is just about to get ready, and it's live. Always wanted to say that. So it's Origi that gets the game underway with... actually, it's Barbosa, isn't it? Sorry, starting up front. I said Shalov was dropped, but I didn't say who for. It was Barbosa, and he's actually got the ball straight away. Barbosa with a little chip. Oh, it's gone wide. What a start that would have been for Crystal Palace and Gabriel Barbosa. But he's put the chip past the post. It was Felipe who gave it away. Read easily by Barbosa. And oh, we saw Ederson come out and he's just got the chip wrong. Crystal Palace are in good form at the moment, but they do know that playing Liverpool at Anfield is a completely different animal, as Ferro is going in hard on Mo Salah, which I don't really mind out there. It's not too bad. It won't be a yellow card. And it's a free kick in a really not dangerous position. I should be really giving a few more of those away if I can, because it does disrupt the play of Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold puts it in. Mo Salah tries to chest that one down towards Wijnaldum. It falls towards Tielemans, who's been robbed. And Chamberlain tries to put it in towards Barbosa. Great strength from the Brazilian just to hold the ball up and allow Crystal Palace to get a few more men forward, as Maitland-Niles is accelerating very well down that side. Fires it across. It's a wonderful ball in. Barbosa just couldn't get there. And Palace are bringing their form from the last game against Man United. They want to show that they can be title contenders. As mentioned previously, it does appear to be for the supporters that it's European football or nothing, or maybe Gullit looks for a new club, who knows, but I think there is a lot of will from the supporters and the comments section that Crystal Palace do get a European place and make a fist of it before Gullit moves on. He's grown this club so much. Origi Zinchenko can clear that one away. Not the best clearance. Miralem picks it up. Eze goes in hard but can't win the ball. Wijnaldum into Salah. Alexander-Arnold now has a bit of time and space. No one really closes him down. Ferro will easily win that header. Not really back to him, but back to Alexander-Arnold, who cuts inside. Origi turns, shoots, and Divock Origi has made it 1-0 Liverpool. And that is very, very irritating because he is not very good. But again, it's a turn, it's a twist, it's a good goal. And, well, the goal music is playing. Anfield loves it. We just couldn't get out to Alexander-Arnold. It was a good little switch of play to bring it in, and then just a little pass in. It's a good turn, it's a good shot. 1-0 Liverpool. And Carlo Guedes invites Zinchenko forward. First time cross is blocked. Will stay in play though, and well, Goncalo Guedes just giving that straight to a Liverpool player, Salah. Trying to jink his way into some space. Wijnaldum up towards Origi, and Mane has been left completely blank, and Lafont has come out. Mane doesn't shoot straight away, it's bouncing around, and Camavinga will put his foot through it, but not very well, because Wijnaldum's got super chest control to bring that down. As Chamberlain looks to take control of the situation. Guendouzi up towards Barbosa, who's missing the first couple of seconds, is now looking worse and worse as the game unfolds. Wijnaldum up towards Origi, tries to... what he was trying to do there? Set himself up for a volley? I'm not sure. Camavinga up to Barbosa. Barbosa fits that into space. Can Chamberlain have the pace? Chamberlain is looking to get there. He's round the side of Miralem. Fires it across. Is that handball? No. And Miralem gets it away. Mane to Tielemans. On one more to Miralem. Miralem across. Hits Maitland-Niles and goes out. And again, it's Liverpool chucking so many men forward on the attack. And Crystal Palace just hoping they can hit on the counter. Guendouzi's clearance is straight into the legs of Mane. Cross in. Ferro's there. Oh, not the best header over his own bar. 20 minutes gone. It's been a frantic first 20 minutes. It's got a similar feel to it as the Man United game did, as Camavinga is there to meet that one. And Goncalo Guedes is sort of messing around with this on the edge of his own box, but somehow holds on and does very, very well. Chamberlain tries to fire that one through to Barbosa. Good touch to get away from Philippe Luis. Barbosa has the strength, does he? No, he doesn't, not quite. And Philippe managed to get back at him really well. Ferro nods that one into the path of Camavinga, who's not having a good game today. Origi into Mane. He's got runners going forward, looking for Salah. Salah is the wrong side. Taps over. Oh, it's Chidoze, sorry. And it's 2-0. Liverpool showing their class here. Origi out to Mane. Tried to track the run, and he just got the wrong side of Chidoze. And that's just where, you know, Chidoze's got the power. He's got power, he's got strength, but Salah's always going to outpace him. And, well, 2-0 Liverpool. And this is not what the visitors would have wanted after such a good result against Man United. But, you know, we're stroking it around nicely. We are playing some good football, as Barbosa's done well, but Fabinho gets back to him and wins the ball. Chamberlain. Guendouzi. And now Liverpool are starting to get men back behind the ball and then launch these counter-attacks. Chidoze, oh, I thought he was going to slide, and this is going to be 3. Yeah. Now I pressed the button for Chidoze to do a slide tackle, and what I didn't realise is that he was actually going to get there first, so he swings at the ball. Oh, 3-0. 2 of them good, one of them down to AI, PES error, whatever you want to call it. But it has not been a good day here at Anfield for Crystal Palace. Barbosa, he started so well with that chance for Barbosa as well. Maitland-Niles tries to fire it across towards Goncalo Guedes, gets his header on the net, but it's not on target. Edison's not happy. Oh, Mane's robbed Ferro on the edge. Guendouzi with a fantastic tackle. Can't get that one right, as that's a pass to nowhere. Miralem is on the ball up against Shane. That will be a foul. That one is a foul. And yeah, half an hour gone. 3-0 Liverpool. We're struggling at Anfield. And normally we do well against Liverpool. It's strange. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good clearance header from Camavinga. Fabinho manages to hold off Goncalo Guedes. He manages to get back at him though. Clearance isn't the best. Fabinho. But again in towards Mane. I mean, Mane and Salah are just are unplayable at times. I mean, I was lost for words other than unplayable. I didn't really want to say it because it's a computer game, but I mean, Tielemans, what a goal from Yuri Tielemans. It's 4-0. It's an absolute pounding. I don't know what's happened to the team here. It felt good in the first 5 minutes. Everything was flowing, and then it's just not felt right since. Whether it's the team spirit, because I'm used to playing at like that 93 sort of level with the first team and everyone being fit and healthy, but we need these other players to step up because otherwise we're going to really, really struggle. Barbosa, no, didn't get through. Tielemans on the edge again. Another shot. Lafont saves this one. And there could be a counter-attack on here. Goncalo Guedes can bring this one down, which he does. Just took him a little bit too long to actually bring the ball down out of the sky. But he's played a nice little 1-2 with Guendouzi there. Out to Chamberlain. Into Barbosa. Lovely touch. Oh, it's going to fall to Eze with a shot. Oh. Got a wonderful touch of Barbosa in there with a little bit of right stick control. Right analog stick control just here, just to get that touch, but it's a lovely footing from Felipe Luis, and it's just a terrible shot, and it's still 3-0. 4-0, oh my god. Wijnaldum has been robbed by Camavinga, and Barbosa has missed a very easy chip one-on-one. He's had a couple of chances in front of goal. He's really good at like interceptions like that, pressing from the front, but he gets in the way a lot. I can't see him staying on for the second half, in all honesty. Salah up against Ferro, and the big centre-back wins that relatively easily, to be honest. Goncalo Guedes is surely pushed in the back by Jailson. But Fabinho's there to mop up. Felipe Luis up to Wijnaldum. Tielemans. Mane. Mane back to Miralem, who's coming forward a little bit. Tielemans again into Origi. And look at this. Once they get in their stride, their passing is something else. It really is. Tielemans shields the ball from Guendouzi. Mane back to Wijnaldum. Miralem again, and Liverpool just teasing the ball on the edge as Zinchenko finally gets a touch for a Crystal Palace player, and it's cleared away, and it's 4-0 at the break, and it's been completely one-sided other than the first 5 minutes. So one change at half-time for Crystal Palace. Shalov on to replace Barbosa, who, other than the first 5 minutes, had a pretty shocking game. You could probably say the same for Chidoze as well. He's not been the best at the back, but, you know, got to keep going. Camavinga into Shalov. Good turn and strength. Again, the players just getting in each other's way. Luckily, Eze managed to keep it alive. It's fired across, and now Ederson punches it out really well, to be honest. And Maitland-Niles can win the ball back off Mane and then get tackled by Fabinho. That's my frustration noise, if anyone was wondering what that was. Maitland-Niles on the ball on the right-hand side. Not too many options, though. He passes it. If there's no options, yeah, give the ball to Origi. Why not? I mean, that's not sensible, is it? Chidoze's done well to intercept that, and Oxlade-Chamberlain manages to keep the clearance in play as well. Eze On one more to Ferro. Camavinga. Camavinga up towards Shalov, who's looking to just twist and turn and create some space, which is exactly what he's done. His shot is really well blocked though, annoyingly. So on the hour mark, the game has actually calmed down quite a lot. There's a lot of these sort of long balls being pumped forward by Liverpool that we pick up in midfield and then can't do too much with. And we get to these sorts of positions and wow, this is the best that's happened at the moment. Chamberlain fires it across. Jelson's just there to get it away. Camavinga. Eze. I tried to bend one. I don't know if it's a good deflection. But well, Ederson didn't look at all comfortable with that. Chamberlain fired that across, it was cleared away, Camavinga laid it off into Eze. And I don't try placement shots all too often, but it did look like it had fooled Ederson, that one. So let's see if we can get... I mean, we had a great chance with Maitland-Niles in the last game, so Zinchenko fires this one across. Shalov's there! It's 4-1, let's make an attempt. Let's pick the ball up and keep this going. It's 4-1, we've got a chance. There's hope. There's hope at the end of the tunnel. Light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. That's the phrase. Zinchenko fired it in, and Shalov's a great downward header. 4-1. Maitland-Niles robs Mane, and there could be a counter-attack on here as Chamberlain has got the wrong side of Miralem. There isn't really anybody in the middle to help me out though, as Chamberlain has done superbly, cuts it across. Oh, so nearly close, and 4-2 would make it very, very interesting indeed. As they go long again, Chidoze should win that one, does. Eze brings it down, tries to fire it into the space for Shalov to run into, and Shalov missed the super sub. Has appeared to have made a bit of a difference here with Chidoze into no, Chidoze didn't get there, it was Salah, sorry. And then Chidoze picks it up off Mane, which is good to see. And Guendouzi, Zinchenko, it's a shame it's in the second half and it's so late and we were 4-0 down, but we are starting to find a little bit of a rhythm now. Origi on the edge, gets away from Ferro, but we get a few numbers back. Miralem into Tielemans, on one more to Wijnaldum. Mane, good block on that from Guendouzi. Tielemans again has already scored one rocket today. Is going to lose out to Camavinga here, and Chamberlain sees the run there. Oh, it's nearly such a good pass to Goncalo Guedes, but that's been the problem today. They've been nearly good passes, and it's the Liverpool defence that have stopped them being good passes. They've just got a touch on them as Origi turned the shot, easy save. Shalov on the ball now, he's got Eze and a lot of space there, and Eze could be in. Eze goes for the chip. Oh, crap bags. It's so tempting when you see the keeper just come out and then you see him retreat and you're like, oh, I've messed this up. But it's a great little counter again. Oh, the thing is now on manual, I'm getting to the point where I'm creating chances quite often. But we are making a double substitution though, so it's going to be Brunetta on for... can't remember who I've taken off. Guendouzi, I think. And then it's also going to be Palacios on for Camavinga, as Liverpool have made a raft of changes there as well to try and keep it fresh. With the computer still using the 5 subs. Chamberlain into Shalov, and you'll see we are chucking men forward now as Brunetta. That's not really what I meant to do, but I did press the button, so I can't blame the computer for that one. But Ferro's got in there well. Palacios has just come on. Should have some strength to hold off some people here. Palacios in towards Eze. Oh my word, I thought Felipe let that go. You saw Eze swing a boot at it. It's because I pressed shoot, because I just thought Luis Philippe had let it go. This is a concern that they can bring on bloody Robertson off the bench. All his running and his wonderful crossing abilities. Robertson just twisting and turning. Henderson, can he put that through? He has. No, he's run it off. Right, final sub for us then. Oxlade-Chamberlain off, Martinelli on. A bit of fresh legs up front. We just need everything we can, really. Oh, Mane's fed it through to Origi. We've been caught cold and Origi's there. It's 5-1. Could possibly be a hat-trick for Origi. Not too sure how that's happened because he's absolutely dreadful. But, yeah, there you go. Brunetta into Shalov. Trying to fit that on one more, but Liverpool with just their lanky, gangly legs that just get in the way of your perfect sort of passes that are just going to have the perfect weight, which against teams like, you know, West Ham or West Brom or people like that, they get through because the defenders don't have just as good defensive awareness. But Liverpool, like, your through balls have to be absolutely spot on. And we've created chances. We have created chances today. Just they've not been the best chances. I'm not saying they've been easy chances, but we have created chances. You can catch that off front. Well done, Chidoze. Go on, Maitland-Niles. Stretch your legs. You just come on. No, you haven't. You've been playing the whole game, but you've been playing well. Eze's in acres of space. That is, again, where you'd think I've been playing full manual for so long that I would understand that I have to be very accurate with those sort of passes. But nope. Sometimes your brain just lapses and you think, oh, yeah, that's going to just ping that in towards that person's feet. Don't worry about it. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Palacios. Brunetta. Into Shalov, who actually turned my man there, and Eze could be in. Eze, what a save from Edison. I've absolutely belted that as hard as I could. It was on his left foot, but again, decent save. I know it would have only been 5-2, but the finish is 5-1. Origi got 2, Tielemans got 1, Salah got 1. I can't remember who got there first. I think it was Mane, but not sure. 5-1 drumming. I mean, we only had 2 shots on target, and that was the goal and that shot at the end. So well played, Liverpool. Origi man of the match. Maitland-Niles, apparently the worst performer on the pitch. Not sure I'd agree with that. I'd probably go with Barbosa, but there you go. So yeah, Liverpool 5-1, Man United and Man City drew 2-2. It would have been an amazing day to win because they drew, but oh well. Arsenal 2, Fulham 2, Tottenham 1, Forest 0, Wolves 0, Leicester 1. Villa 0, Southampton 0, Brighton 0, Everton 1, Newcastle 0, Leeds 2, Chelsea 3, Sheffield United 1, and West Ham 3, Bournemouth 1. So we do drop into 6th position, but we have got, I think, a bit of an easier run of games coming up. I know we've got Brighton next in the derby, and then we'll have a quick look just to see what's going on. It's getting close to the end of the season, as you see Mr. Gullit there, sit down. Is this going to be his final? No, I'm not worried. Is this going to be his final season in charge of Crystal Palace? We'll have to wait and see, because we'll have to wait to get offers as well. But Piatov, a counter offer, scouting reports, blah de blah. Let's go and have a quick look at this. What have they said for Piatov? To be honest, I'll only accept his minimum fee release fee. There's no point in selling cheaper. We don't need to. He's a young goalkeeper that we bought him through the youth academy. And they've found a player called Players, who we're not interested in because of reasons. Oh, Jack Grealish is in there. That's someone I'd very much like to bring in. That would be very, very good. Right, so very quickly then, we'll have a look at the schedule. Brighton, Newcastle, Big Brat, Chelsea, West Ham. Do you know what? We're not actually going to do the derby game. We're going to do Brighton and Newcastle off camera, and we're going to come back for that Chelsea-West Ham, because Chelsea is a crucial game in the run-in for the Champions League potential spots. and then West Ham. Then we'll do Sheffield United and Leeds off camera, Everton off camera, and come back for the final game of the season, which is against Bournemouth. So we do have a relatively easy run-in. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Apologies again about Facecam. Hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully, if you prefer these sort of videos without Facecam, then let me know. I mean, there were some cracking reactions to our missed opportunities. I think the Barbosa lob, I literally had my head in my hands whilst the whole replay was being shown. But yeah, let me know down below. Apologies. Hopefully the graphics comes through all right and the volume levels are okay as well. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content on the channel coming. And for now, I'm out. Cheers.